Welcome. We're going to be taking a look at the solo pieces at the end of Chapter 1. We're going to start with Seaview after Turner on page 40. So there's a few things to note on this as we look through it. The first of which is that we have the intervals of fifths being highlighted. So the left hand is starting with a fifth on F and C. It's the same notes here, here, and here. So the first line is pretty easy for the left hand. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, tie 2, 3, 4. Second line is also the same F, C, F, C. And then if we look closely, it shifts up a half step from F to G flat and D flat, like that. Okay? So we can already play the first two lines with the left hand. But there's something else to note. If you look at the very bottom here, there's this mark. This is actually a pedal mark. It's for the rightmost foot pedal. If you don't have one on your keyboards, you don't have to do it, but if you do have one, definitely use it. When the line goes down, as it does in the beginning, that means you're going to depress the pedal down, and you're going to hold that pedal until it lifts over here at the end of the second system. So if you have a pedal, go ahead and try that along with me. So we're doing the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tie 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Shift up a half step. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by the caesura there. Okay. And the caesura, of course, just tells us, if you don't know, sometimes they're colloquially referred to as railroad tracks. You can just take a grande pause. It's just a pause. So this is the left hand for the first two systems. Let's take a look at the right hand. We do have half rests here, 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 and here. So the right hand will be coming in on the third beat of each bar. There are also fifths, starting with E flat and B flat. Okay. And if you need to, you can actually write down notes to assist. So for example, I might write E flat here, A flat here, and D flat here to just tell me where my thumb is going to be. So E flat, B flat, A flat, E flat, D flat, A flat. Notice how they're all black keys. That's something that can help you too. The right hand is all black keys. The next line, we have D flat again. Then it goes up to E flat, and then it goes up to G flat. So let's try just the right hand, finding the positions out of time. Flat, and then A flat, E flat, and then D flat, A flat. It's ascending. Measure 5, D flat, A flat again, then up to E flat, B flat, and then up to G flat, D flat. That one, measure 5, 6, and 7, notice we're just sequentially walking up the black keys. Okay, so that's pretty easy. The first line, E flat, A flat, D flat, we're skipping one black key. Skip, A flat, skip, D flat. So these small kind of patterns will be helpful. Let's do the right hand by itself now, also with the pedaling if you have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, A flat, 3, 4, 1, D flat, 3, 4. Notice how I can shift early if I have the pedal. 1, 2, 3, go ahead and shift. 1, 2, 3, shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, if I play it without pedal, you'll hear how short I'm actually playing the right hand notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So notice how I'm not waiting. I'm not holding the note and then shifting. I'm just going ahead and shift early. And I can do this because we're holding the pedal. So now let's try the first two systems hands together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 A flat, 3, 4, 1 D flat, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E flat, 3. Now G flat in both hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tie, 2, 3, 4. And then we have our caesura. Now let's take a look at the next system. If we look here, okay, the parameter, the distance between the bottom note and the top note of the right hand and the left hand is just a fifth. Right? So for this, there's a few patterns that's going to make this way easier for you to do. So I'm just going to look at the very bottom note in the left hand. That's an A. Okay, so I'll write that. Because we're in treble clef, we moved to treble clef on the previous system there. So that's A4 right here. A4. And it's going to be a fifth. Except we have all the white keys in between. A, B, C, D, E. Just as a cluster. The next measure, it's a cluster chord on E. So A, now go down to E. The next measure, it's a cluster on B. The next measure, it's a cluster on the same B. Then it walks down to A. And then it walks down to F. So just using your fifth finger of the left hand, we're just going to play the lowest note. Starting with the measure 9 on the A, A4. Here we go. A, 2, shift down to E. Now shift down to B. That's a fermata. 2, 3, B again. Walk down to A. And walk down to F. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to play the A, but we're also going to add the cluster chord of white keys above the A. It's just a 5-finger position. Again, we're going to play it short. I'm going to do it without pedals so you can hear how short we're actually playing the notes. Here we go. 1, 2, shift down, 3, now E. Now find B with your fifth finger. So I'm just thinking about the lowest note. B again. Now find the A. Now find the F. There you go. Now, for the right hand, if we look actually really closely here, the right hand actually starts right after the E. It's on F. So we don't even need to think about the right hand because the whole time, the right hand just continues the cluster. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So this is all just one block. The next one, E, the right hand just follows the left hand. Notice how the thumbs are together. Then to B, B again, then down to A, and down to F, like that. So notice my thumbs are just a second apart the whole time. Okay? So with that information, we can actually play this line hands together. Just thinking A, E, B, B, A, F, and then I'll add the cluster in the left hand. And then to that, I'll add the cluster in the right hand. All right, let's play it together. Ready, and A, now E, 3, 4, E, shift down to B, the pedal is down the whole time. 2, 3, B again. Now down to A, and now down to F. So because the pedal's holding, I don't have to hold the keys with my hands. This allows me plenty of time. So again, we're not reading the notes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. We're just finding the bottom note. Patterns. And that leads us to the last line. The last line is really straightforward. Left hand is just F and C the whole time. 1, 2, 3, 4. With the right hand, again, let's just look at the notes. If they're fifths, it starts on E flat again, goes up to A flat. I'm just marking the bottom notes. D flat, E flat, G flat, and it ends on a cluster on A4. So let's try the right hand. They're all black keys, E flat, B flat, then A flat, E flat, then D flat, A flat. It's the same as the beginning. E flat, skip a black key, A flat, skip a black key, D flat. And then it goes up to E flat and G flat. That's the same as the second system. D flat, E flat, G flat. So it's compressed the first two simple systems into 5 measures. And it ends on just A4 with white key clusters like this. Okay, let's try the right hand by itself. With pedal 1, 2, 3, shift, 4, 1, 2, A flat, 3, shift to D flat, 1, 2, D flat, shift to E flat, 1, 2, shift to G flat, 1, 2, 3. Now shift down to A natural keys, 1, 2. If we look at the dynamic markings in this piece, it starts off as pianissimo, so very quiet. And then we have a molto ritardando, meaning slowing down quite a bit, to a pianissimo, so very quiet at the end. All right, so now let's try the whole piece. Here we go. Ready and play. 1, 2, E flat. 1, A flat, 2, 3, 4. Now D flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tie 2 on the same notes, measure 5. 1, D flat, 2, D flat, 4. Now E flat. 1, 2, E flat. Now both hands go to G flat. 2, 3, 4. Tie 2, 3, 4. Caesura, grand pause. I also lift my pedal. I push the pedal back down. Now I'm going to do my clusters. A, 1, now E, 2, 3, 4. E, now B, 4. 1, 2, 3, fermata. B again. 1, 2, 3. Now A. And now F, 3, 4. 1, 2, fermata. Caesura. I find my position, my pedals back down. 1, 2, E flat. Now A flat. 1, 2. A flat. 4. 1, 2. D flat. 4. 1, 2. E flat, getting slower. 1 and softer. 2. G flat. 4. 1, 2. Now A cluster. 3, 4. Tie. 2, 3, 4. The left hand's not tied at the end there. Okay, and that is Seaview after Turner.